Imagine this. You call your husband, and instead of him picking up, another woman answers. But wait, it gets worse. Because the moment you say hello, you don't hear words. You hear sounds. Sounds that instantly tell you your entire relationship is a lie. Now, picture this. 20 years together. A full marriage. Kids. Memories. And it all starts collapsing because of one phone call. But here's the crazy part. Even after getting caught, even after everything is exposed, he still tries to lie. He still tries to explain it away. And what happens next, when the truth finally comes out, is something you don't want to miss. Watch till the end.
First he said that we were separated, and now he's seeing this elderly woman. I get a call back from his phone. It's the elderly woman. She called me, and she's moaning like they're having sex.
It could have been the ultimate butt dial.
The ultimate?
Right?
It wasn't no butt. She did that on purpose.
Absolutely.
Relationships on the brink of collapse. This is Cutler's Celia Castillo is in court today, demanding that her husband James take a polygraph test. After 2 decades together, she's had enough of James's lies and wants to know if their marriage can be saved. James Ross admits to making mistakes in the past, but insists he's not the man he used to be. With his marriage on the line, he's here to prove his loyalty and convince Celia that he's ready to be the husband she deserves.
20 years. That's not just a relationship. That's a lifetime. And you can already hear it in her voice. She's exhausted. Not angry, not loud, just done. And when someone reaches this stage, it's not because of one mistake. It's because of a pattern. A cycle of lies, broken trust, and empty promises. And the scary part? He still doesn't realize this is his last chance.
Your Honors, this is case 2072, Castillo versus Ross.
Thank you so much, Patrick. Miss Castillo, you brought your spouse to our courtroom because even though you all like hiking together, this is not a hiking trip that you ever anticipated. Am I right?
Absolutely not.
All right. Tell me your story.
So I brought my husband here today to see if he is still lying and cheating. I am about as tired as that shirt he got on right now because I've been with him forever.
I object.
I'm almost at the end of my rope at this point. So whatever, hopefully the lie detector test comes out that he's not lying so that we can move forward. If it is, then he can pack his and go stay with the elderly.
Okay, so you done.
I would be done.
All right, Mr. Ross, do you understand that she is tired?
I understand, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of go both ways, though, I guess we get. But yeah, I can understand why she'd be tired.
Okay, you're like,
You said both ways. You tired?
You know, I get a little tired. A little tired of her nagging and complaining all the time, too.
Tired of the accusations, tired of all that?
Yeah, tired of defending myself all the time, I guess.
Well, the shade that was thrown,
there wouldn't be no shade or none of that.
Well, that's why we're here.
That's why you're here. Okay.
That's why we're here. Make sure we're not cheating.
You all have been together for 20 years.
Yes.
You've been married for 11, but together for 20 years.
Yes.
So it was good in the beginning, I presume.
It was great.
Okay. And then
a lot of fun.
Got married?
Yeah, we got married.
Okay.
2014. And it seems like after we got married, that's when the issues started to occur. One day he has my car and I have to go to work in the morning.
Hold on. Your husband in a bedroom with your best friend? This isn't just suspicious. This is betrayal on 2 levels. Because when trust breaks like this, it doesn't just hurt. It changes how you see everything. And his excuse? We were just sleeping. Yeah, that's not how this works. Nobody believes that.
I'm calling around because he didn't come home. So I'm calling his friends. I'm calling you know, my family. He ends up being at my cousin's house that's right up the street from my house. I called my cousin. She's like, yeah, he's here, and he's in here with your best friend. So I pull up.
Well, it's
I
not
get a ride over
the way she
there.
said
I
it.
pull up, and they are in a back room together, and they both kind of jump.
Okay,
You know?
so what did your best friend say? How did
said
she
nothing
explain?
happened. She
But
said-
how did she explain? I'm in the back room. Is it a bedroom?
It was a bedroom.
So were they in the bed or on the bed?
They
We're at her
kind of
cousin's
jumped,
house.
so I don't know. I don't know if they were, like, you jumped, I don't know. All these thoughts going through my head.
Wait.
So they're both standing up. When I go
Beside
in,
the
both of them
bed.
stand up, like, so I assume they was in the bed.
So,
None of
Mr.
that.
Ross,
Yeah, that's what
explain.
I was actually trying to explain the same thing you just said right there.
Okay, so
That you know, just because we got up, you know, or we're standing in the bedroom together doesn't mean anything happened. You know, that's
okay,
actually
but why?
what it was.
Why were you there?
So her friend, I was just really
Lies.
good.
You hear him stuttering?
I'm really
Okay,
good.
but Miss Castillo, I need to hear him.
Thank you, please. We had your time. Her best friend used to drive me around everywhere. When I was younger, my license was suspended for a while. Still need to get to work, handle my errands and things of that nature. So her friend, being such a great friend that we all grew up with, she volunteered to drive me around places that I needed to go. That day, we just happened to we were drinking a little bit, and we said, hey, let's go to Carmen's house, which is her cousin. So we went to her Carmen's house to hang out. Because we were drinking, we just got a little drunk. And we were in the room and actually just laid down, that's it. Went to sleep. Then when she busts in like a wild woman, thinking that something was going on, that's why we jumped up. Like, wait, you know, we were just startled, but
Why
honestly,
couldn't you sleep on the sofa?
because we were drinking and we were really good friends. We just kind of crashed out and laid
You
down.
see why this looks bad?
It does. It looks bad. It looks
Okay.
very bad. It looks very
And
bad.
then
I
with
admit.
your history, it looks
It looks
really
very bad, yeah. But it
And
really
are
hurt.
Are you still friends with this person?
No.
Anything else you have? Any other reasons?
I was in Louisiana, and my daughter calls me one day, and she has me like on FaceTime. So she's getting her nails done, and she pulls the phone this way, and there's a woman there. And I'm like, wait, hold on. James is supposed to be watching the kids. Why is my baby? I think she was trying to like give me a clue, like, hey, mom, something going on.
She was getting her nails done where?
She was
With a
getting her
friend of
nails
mine.
done. I was in Louisiana,
Right.
and he was out here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Supposed to be with the kids.
Right.
Where is your daughter?
And my daughter is at the nail shop
Okay.
with a woman,
A friend of mine.
a friend of his.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
And, you know, I called James, and he's like, oh, it's nothing. My daughter does drop the location on where the lady stays. So I get back. You know, he hasn't been caught doing anything. We do talk about it. He says, I thought I was separated. I don't even know, whatever. How you separated when we're still...
Wait. Did you hear that? She calls her husband, and another woman answers, but she's not talking. She's moaning on his phone. This isn't just cheating anymore. This is disrespect. This is humiliation. This is someone showing you exactly how little you matter to them. And if this is what she heard, imagine what he's still hiding.
Staying together. He doesn't answer. I get a call back from his phone, and she's moaning like they're having sex. So of course I pull up to the location.
Good.
So you're at this lady's house.
Yeah, she was a really good friend.
Oh, what a great friend.
Ends up being at my cousin's house. She's like, yeah, he's here, and he's in here with your best friend. He says, I thought I was separated. I don't even know, whatever. How you separated when we're still staying together?
I'm going to give you yes questions. So you're out of town for your birthday.
Yes,
Your daughter calls from a nail salon.
yes,
There's a woman there that you don't know.
correct,
You're thinking that Mr. Ross is taking care of the kids while you're out of town.
correct.
You get back. How many days after you get back do you have a conversation with Mr. Ross about this nail salon situation?
We had a conversation when I got back.
Okay.
And he said she was nobody. Well, no, at first he said that we were separated. And now he's seeing this elderly woman. I didn't know she was older, But
she was a really good friend, actually.
Okay, wait. Don't jump in. So when you ask him, who is she? He says, oh,
business
we're not
partner.
together. I'm seeing her.
He said, this is the business partner or whatever. And I'm seeing her now. We're separated.
Okay, so and that was news to you.
Of course, because
He's still living with you.
we still married. Like,
Okay.
how we separated and you still here.
Okay, so how did we get to where it was the next
A
part?
few days go by or whatever, and I call him. He doesn't answer. So I get a call back from his phone, and it's the elderly woman.
Oh, my God. And she's not an elderly woman.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
She didn't just sit there. She pulled up. And that right there tells you everything about her mindset. She needed proof. Because sometimes you don't want to believe the truth until you see it. And what she saw that day only made things worse.
now hold on, Ms.
Hold on,
Ross.
go ahead.
So,
And
so
what she
the
said?
woman calls you.
She called me, and she's moaning like they're having sex. So mind you, I'm already, this only been a couple of days, I'm already heated. So of course, I pull up to the location. She wanted all the smoke, we fought. He comes down, he there.
He is there.
He's there. I'm over there whooping her butt, and he comes down in his drawers, picks me up, and takes me back outside.
Okay, so wait.
Yeah, that's so inappropriate.
Ms. Ross.
That's not true.
Hold on.
Ms.
Hold on.
Ross,
Exactly.
hold on. So you knew where it was because your daughter had dropped the location when she was there getting. Was this a lady's house or was
was
this
at
a
her
nail
house.
salon? Okay, so
It was
this is
her
her house. And let me ask you one other question. When Mr. Ross said, "We not together," I'm seeing her. Did he stop staying with you at that point?
There was a time, a little bit after that, he moved in with her.
Okay.
So at the time she called you,
He was
and
still staying with me.
he wasn't staying with her?
No.
Okay. When she called you, did she say anything before you heard the moaning, or you just
No.
heard moaning?
I picked up, I seen it was James. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, where you at? All of a sudden you're hearing, sex noises. I'm like, what the?
So you had just called and nobody answered.
Right.
And then the call, why do you think she called? Why?
Because I was calling him. Obviously,
Okay, you
she
don't
knew
know
I
who
was
called
alive.
you back, though. It was just his
It
phone.
was his phone.
Okay,
calling me
because
back.
he could have just accidentally called you back.
Yeah.
It
It
didn't
was-
necessarily
it
mean
was her
her.
call.
It could have been the ultimate butt dial,
The ultimate.
right?
It wasn't no, but she did that on purpose.
Absolutely.
Because when I got there,
as
he was
Who's
asleep.
gonna do that?
He was asleep, so I guess they must have did it. And she like, oh, okay, let me show your wife this, that, and whatever. I don't know. It was a lot.
She was
Okay,
actually a really good.
so you're at this lady's house.
Yeah, she was a really good friend. We went into
clearly.
business together.
Were y'all having sex that day?
I don't like
Yes
that
or
night.
no?
I don't really know what was going on. I was kind of asleep, so I don't really.
And there it is. Finally, a straight answer. No running, no hiding, just yes. But notice this. He admits it, yet somehow still tries to justify it. That's not regret. That's damage control.
In
No.
your
Well,
drawers.
you
was
slept.
having sex.
So did you have
with her.
sex or not
So-
before you went to sleep? Yes or
typically,
no?
We do. I did. But I don't know if we were on the phone having who's gonna do that? Record?
I don't know.
Have the phone out loud.
You'd be surprised what we see sitting up here.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think it was really from her actions, though, is what led this really good friend into a personal,
So
into
I
a
made you
romantic,
sleep
a
with
sexual relationship. Because what she did is, I'm there at home with two girls by myself. She's such a great friend. She comes by. She wants to cook for them.
Wait, hold on one second. How many of those girls were yours?
Both of them. My daughters.
So you were home with your daughters.
With my daughters, yeah. Yeah.
You were home with your daughters.
My daughters, just. And she just felt that, and my friend, she felt like I should help this guy out. He's here by himself.
So
he
I'm
doesn't know how to
giving-
cook. He's got two girls. They need their hair done. They need their nails done.
Like,
When she
they
saw him,
ain't
she's
got
like,
no
"Oh my
mama."
God, they're so beautiful." And they just instantly had a spa day, woman day, and they're out. And my daughter was really so happy.
So here's that's all beautiful. What a great friend. However, how does it move from let me help you with your daughter to let me help you?
So she was so angry over the fact that my friend is having a spa day with the girls.
So your penis fell into her because...
Well, she was...
Thank you.
Not
Judge.
exactly.
Thank
It
you,
was,
Judge.
I'm trying to see the connection between how you go from, I can't comb my daughter's hair,
right,
to, I need to have sex with you. Where is the bridge?
It's more like you're such a great guy. You shouldn't have to deal with these things. You need a woman
here's some,
that can do more things like this for you. And
here's some nookie to make you feel better.
Kind of.
Okay, so, but you're married at that point, correct?
We were just.
That's a yes or no.
We were married. Yes, ma'am.
You were married.
Two thought he could do better.
I'm married.
Okay, well,
right,
I can see why you're not happy.
So,
I'm not happy.
So you're not, Ms. Castillo, you're not happy. You want some answers. You want to see if he has been telling the truth, if he's lying, what else is going on, correct?
Is he still cheating? What's going on?
You want to know all that?
I want to know everything.
Okay. And because of that, you brought Mr. Ross here to submit to a polygraph examination, which is taken, and you are now ready for those results, correct?
I am.
All right. Patrick, please escort Mr. John Yarbrough, our polygraph expert, into the courtroom.
Yes, Your Honor.
How are you, Mr. Yarbrough?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I have no real complaints. No real
Good.
So you conducted a polygraph examination of Mr. Ross?
That is correct.
First question, you asked Mr. Ross, when Ms. Castillo caught you in bed...
This is it. The moment of truth. No more stories, no more excuses. Just facts. A lie detector doesn't care how good you are at talking. It only cares about the truth. And one by one, every fear she had gets confirmed. This isn't just cheating. This is years of lies falling apart in seconds.
With her best friend, did you have any sexual contact with her best friend?
That is correct.
What was his response?
His response to that question was yes.
Right, so I knew I wasn't tweaking. I'm glad you came out and you told him, but you couldn't tell me.
All right.
You asked Mr. Ross, other than what you have admitted today, prior to your break, did you have any sexual contact with Ms. Castillo's best friend? What was his response to that question?
His response to that question was yes.
You're lying. You just lying, huh? You just, this what you know.
Miss
But I'm not lying, though.
Castillo,
Being honest.
watch your language.
Hold on. We have one more question. You asked Mr. Ross, in the last 2 years, have you had sexual contact with anyone other than Ms. Castillo? What was his response to that question?
His response to that question was yes.
You told the truth.
Absolutely.
And that part, I guess, is admirable.
Thank you.
But it's sad because you had to get all the way here before you could tell your wife all the things she was suspicious of were true.
All that
Well, we didn't have to
accusing
go
me
here,
is you.
We didn't have to go here. I think it was just my the way I was being treated in our relationship. But if it was, I would have never had to reach out.
He played victim real good all the time. That's what he do.
All right, hold on.
I think sometimes.
Hold on, Mr. Ross. Let me stop you, or let me help you by stopping you.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. Piggybacking on what Judge Dana said, you've taken a big step by just finally admitting what you've done. Okay. The next big step is not making any excuses for it. Whatever you did, you did. Okay? And so the next big step, and it has nothing to do with Ms. Castillo.
Right.
It has everything to do with you as a person, as a man. I did what I did. It was wrong. I shouldn't have done it. There were reasons why I did it, but those are not excuses. I did it, and all I can say is I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
So that's what you need to say. That's what, at a minimum, Ms. Castillo needs to hear from you.
Sorry.
No, the whole thing. You got to start from where I started. Come on up.
You gotta own it and then apologize for it, because what you're trying to do is make an excuse, and there's no excuse. As a married man, you are responsible for you in the marriage, just like she is responsible to herself in the marriage.
Well, okay, it's no excuse. Okay.
No excuse.
I'll leave it at that.
Own your behavior. You gotta own it.
But honestly,
Honestly?
I'm gonna be honest.
That's what you started with?
I'm gonna be honest here.
He can't even have that in his vocabulary.
I think when a woman doesn't treat her man properly.
And look at this. Even now, he's blaming her. This is what manipulation looks like. Turning your mistakes into someone else's fault. And this right here is why some people never change.
Hear me out for a second, hear me out. So then, women are very women-like what their friends like. So if she sees my friend is not really treating this man very well, she likes what her friends like.
So I should have slept with all your
Women's
friends,
like with
too. I should have slept with all of them.
Miss Ross.
I don't know, I can't answer that
I'm done. Quiet. So, Miss Castillo, you were like, I want to see what happens. We see what happens. Even in the midst of being told how to handle this, he is still doing his show.
He ain't changed.
So my question to you is, what we doing?
He going to the elderly. You can go over there. You good.
And just like that, it's over. 20 years. Gone. Not with a fight, not with shouting. Just one sentence. I'm done. Because sometimes walking away is the only way to save yourself.
You released. You free.
Not old, actually.
Go be free, sir.
So you need to be done.
I'm done. You can find whatever you're looking for, because it's obviously not me.
But I'm actually a great guy, though, honestly.
Well,
I never meant to do this to you, sir. I never meant for us to be on TV.
You meant all the things, because you said the reason I did it was XYZ. So you meant everything that you did. And the sad thing is, you might be a great guy, but you're not a man. You're not a great man. I gotta make it plain. And because a great guy is one thing, but she wants to be married to a man. And you're not demonstrating it.
I get it.
That's the ruling of this court. Court is adjourned.
Best to just kind of be honest, kind of put everything on the table, good, bad, and ugly, kind of go from there. I would try to save my marriage if Celia could change the way she treats her man.
Well, I guess I ain't it. You ain't it either. I'm done. I'm getting a divorce, all that. It's over with.